Alright, what's up, guys? We're back with another one here. It's more BlazBlue. This is our first post-Evo tournament versus Fighting 13, I think it is, from the UK. We got it right here. So we're gonna check out Grand Finals. It's DLZ, sorry. They call him DLZ, right? Isn't what they say in the UK, but DLZ, Susanoo player. I think there's a couple videos on this channel of him. You know, I think he's got a really good match with Monarch, but I've known him, he's an OG. I played him in Japan. He came visiting Japan and stuff. He's been to Evo Japan and stuff. Going up against a guy named Daz here, who plays Hibiki. What's up with Hibiki, man? Why is this character so rare? He's like super good, like super solid, super mid-tier, but nobody plays him. I don't know. But anyway, before we watch it, I want to just give a shout out because this event looks super fun, right? So like Evo is like a, you know, a major, the biggest tournament of the year, and stuff. You got Combo Breaker, CO, which is always really exciting stuff. But this looks like a regional. I miss regionals, man. Regionals are, that's what I grew up in. You know, final round, you know, Summer Jam, NEC, stuff like that. East Coast Throwdown, right? This looks like a UK regional, but regionals, like the mid-tier fighting game tournaments, they're awesome. So I see a lot of people complaining now too. They're like, oh man, you know, like Evo's too expensive. I can't, these events are so expensive. Go to your regional, fine. I mean, go to your local, of course, but look for a regional, look for like the mid-tier events. They need support too, and they're a lot of fun, man. This looks like it's held in what, like a college cafeteria or something? I miss that vibe, man. I miss that energy. But anyway, let's enough rambling about the good old days. Let's watch this grand finals. I don't know how it goes, but I think DLZ owns the UK. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we have a good match, but I think he owns the UK. We'll see. But like always, hit that sub button if you like BlazBlue, and let's go. Yeah, if Hibiki's super mid-tier, that's not a problem. That's fine. He's got all the tools you need, right? Fast character. There was who was the Japanese guy? There's a Japanese Hibiki that was really good.
3 out of 5.
Right now, DLZ
Neko? No, Nekoze was the Nezu. Yeah, Nezu bang, you switch to Hibiki, right? So Nezu, I'll never forget, actually. It might have been this tournament. But Nezu, Japanese player, flew to the UK because there was like an Arc World Tour qualifying spot, and he got smoked by DLZ. Damn, he beat his ass. I was too busy trying to remember that guy's name, and DLZ just destroyed him. Let's rewind that. I'm sorry, I didn't even look. But yeah, this guy Nezu was more history lesson. This guy Nezu was he was like the best Hibiki in Japan, arcade player, active. This is during like when BlazBlue was still actively played here. He went to the UK, so did SKD. And this guy DLZ, he messed everybody up with Susanoo.
Has to win 2 sets of
Bomb. No, you didn't barrier. It's unblockable. That was an early burst too. I'm not going to complain, but
really strong footsies is just challenging Taz at the right spacing, making it very difficult to leverage some of these longer sword normals that he does.
Just goes low. Grand Viper, right? He's guessing on the overhead. He went for the low instead. No, Dad, you got to block, brother. That's twice. He got hit by 2 air unblockables. He's not bearing against Susanoo. So, like, there was nothing DLZ did that was really great that round. He just played, you know, just solid Susanoo pressure, Susanoo offense. That's how his offense works, right? He's very, very strong. He just does what he does. There's nothing, like, insane, right? It's like his overheads are reactable and everything. It's just up to you. It's something on paper. Like, the Zoomers, that's, like, the hot topic now in fighting games. Like, especially with the Strivers, they're like 18 frames reactable, like 19 frames reactable. So it's always like theory crafting about like, this is reactable, it's not a good mix-up or whatever. Then you play in tournament, you get cracked by everything. Shout out to SKD, that was the pioneer. SKD was the original reaction god. He got messed up by DLZ.
You know, knockdown.
He could not block these slow Susanoo overheads in tournament.
DLZ very swiftly with that first round, but Daz.
But come on, Daz, I hope that was just a bad round. I hope we get to see something good here.
No! Any opportunity to get anything going like this because he's just going to start unlocking his tool.
That's one. It's not over though.
The level 2 as well.
Another block. Let's go, Daz. Okay. Nice. So see that? Hold on. So right here,
Any opportunity to get anything going like this because
it's like if Daz gets hit by everything, this is a safe jump. So good safe jump here. It's like if he gets hit by anything, he just dies. He's going to just get destroyed, right? So he fights for his life. That's 1 overhead block. 2 overheads block. That's the low block. And he gets a punish. He got nothing. He fought for his life. He survived. He would have literally just lost his entire life if he got hit. He survived. He got, what, like a 5% damage punish? Damn. Is that it? Oh, no. But he's mad. Look at this. Why are you mashing 5B? Shades of Guy, man. Mashing 5B while blocking.
IBPs there from
One of the best buttons in the
just
game.
outside of range. Set 6A whiffs into the punish. Just look at this.
God, 4,000. Yeah, so we talked about it. It's like, oh no, 6D. Look at this. This is overhead, by the way.
4K damage.
Overhead. So it's overhead hits from like 3 cactus lengths away. Overhead, so you have to block it high. Of course, leads to full combo. But I didn't know it anti-aired like this. So Daz tried jumping out. He got tagged. He's dead unless he bursts.
Yeah, has to burst. Does not want to risk getting, you know.
And 5A. God damn, it's ass beating, huh? Is it gonna be a 3-0? I don't know how this goes. But I'm, like I said, I assume it's a 3-0 ass beating. And again, no, I'm not trying to sound. This is not like me throwing any shade at DLZ right now. I'm just saying this is how Susanoo works. Like, DLZ didn't do anything that was great in that game. Susanoo just incredibly strong, incredibly just straightforward, autopilot, scary character. It's up to his opponent to beat that and force the next level out. So DLZ definitely has that next level. He just doesn't need to do it right now. This is just straight Susanoo autopilot easy mode right now. Just let the character, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just let the character do the work, right? Just let the character do the work. He has his button, every button he has is godlike. That's his design, is that his movement is really bad, right? Susanoo's mobility is really poor. He makes up for it by having just insane buttons. He's just carried by pressing buttons. His mix-up block strings are not, it's not like, oh my God, Carl, I'm blocking Carl, like what the hell's going on? They're straightforward, but he has, he's got mix built in. And if you mess up off anything, if you get tagged by any of it, you just eat a ton of damage. He gets stronger. The momentum just builds up. Very, very, very scary character. And I would still rather fight him than half the cast. More than half the cast.
All right, the knockdown. Okay, tries for the tricky stuff with Kazan's cancel.
That's how you know BlazBlue is a cursed game. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is like buttons, right? Talk about buttons, right? With air, it's 5A. Look at that. Look at that. If you play Grand Blue, if you know Versusius 5A or 5L, she stole it from Susanoo right here.
Nice, the 5A, checking the 5.
Just put that out. You just press that button, and it's like there's no wrong button. He can press 5A, he can press 5B. Overhead. That's double over, by the way.
More than happy to just jump straight over it.
And again, right, once you start blocking, he went low, right? So once you start blocking, he has the flip now. He's got the gauntlet Hades over it. He's got 6C, I think 6C. He's got 6D. So he's got all these hovers you think about, and then he can also just sweep. We haven't seen any yet, but he also has fuzzy overheads. He has fake overhead. He can do like overhead RC into the low. So this guy DLZ was even able to open up Monarch. So we always talk about how Monarch's defense is like incredible. DLZ's mix with Susanoo was enough to crack open Monarch repeatedly. But we might not see it. This might be just a straight ass beating. Shout out to DLZ though for picking the ugliest color maybe in the game. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
It gets you like gritting your teeth a little bit when you're just like, oh, I really cannot have this mess up.
Okay.
Okay, gets open up with the overhead.
Okay.
All right, volleyball pressure.
DP out. Oh no, that was wild, dude. The 6B whiffs, but the second it connects.
Very good read from TOC.
Nah. This guy Daz is kind of lost.
Enough, but it's going to be a terrible position for Daz.
He looks lost, and then too, like, is Kagura good? Overhead crack. Is Kagura good against Susanoo? Like, he went from... I'd much rather pick Hibiki than Kagura, I think. Even though I don't play these characters. I just think my impression, if I was going to fight this dude, I'd want a faster character. Jump C. Don't pick a third character, dude. Oh, my God. All right, he's going back to Hibiki. Yeah, if he went to his third character, that's a wrap. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that in a tournament, by the way. If he went to 3 different characters, that's like cry for help. But damn, this dude DLZ's farming the UK, huh? I'm gonna have to send. I don't wanna. I gotta pause this video. I don't wanna. I'm not trying to downplay anything, but I will just say, when DLZ was in Japan, he got farmed very hard by Bobby Maverick. Bobby beat the crap out of him with Celica. That was 6 years ago. But damn, if DLZ is this dominant, we have to send out a warrior next year.
You just feel like these characters are built differently.
Yeah.
I was talking to start a video about like going to regionals and stuff, but like a NA player
Oh, okay. Ooh.
going out to the UK for a BlazBlue tournament, that should be super hype.
Oh,
I know travel's more expensive now, but I mean that's the whole point of fighting games, man. Travel around the world, meet people from different countries, play games.
I think
Put your pride on the line.
Not giving DLZ any favors. Okay, 'cause the
Now Bobby's too old. I'll send the Zoomer next year. I'll send the Zoomer to beat DLZ. Who is it? Damn, that was
wow, what a
nice.
conversion.
Oof.
Oh.
Because this is
So
like
ready with it.
I mean, it was so smart as well, 'cause he has
this.
the five-
I mean, we're already recording the video, so we're gonna upload it to YouTube. But I will just say, if I watch this live, I would not put this on YouTube. This is an ass beating in grand finals. Is there really no challenge? Is there nobody in Europe, in the UK, that can hang with DLZ? Oof. It's not done. He's going to over it again. Yep, that's cheap. All right, there you go. You got one little taste of the grime. This is nasty. I got hit. 100% I got hit. Overhead, blocked. OD. Fuzzy. What? That's cheap. Does that work on everybody? Hibiki's not a tall character, but... All right, DLZ said, I'll send you home a little taste of my actual mix.
He is going to be very close.
But those kind of tricks, he didn't have to bring out at all, right? Basically, he didn't really do anything, huh?
All right, OD.
Oh.
But
He didn't really do any big mix, right? Yeah, he just did standard 3C or 6D kind of stuff.
Yo, versus fighting 13.
Damn. All right, that was an ass beating. I'm sorry, YouTube, that was an ass beating, but I know there's a lot of Susanoo players out there. There you go. If you're looking for an active Susanoo player in 2025 who is still quite good, you got DLZ. And like I said, that wasn't really. You could get some basic stuff from him there, but he didn't show all of his tricks. He still has a lot of tricks in his bag. If you want to check out his match against Monarch from a couple years ago, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, Combo Breaker, that was a really good match. That was an awesome set. I remember they had like a reset with like final game, final round. That was awesome. So you can go check that out if you want to see some real peak non-ass beating gameplay. But yeah, there you go. Shout out to UK though. I'm gonna keep it up, just support the dudes out there. But I was serious when I was saying that earlier though. But like, I think the best going to Evo is awesome. Going to Combo Breaker is awesome. But my best memories, they're all good. All my fighting game memories are good. But I definitely have incredibly fond memories of going to tournaments like this, regionals, or they might be majors where you're from. That could be the biggest tournament in your region. It's not on the scale as the biggest events, but they're a lot of fun. They're less crowded. They're still important. They're less crowded. You have more chances to play. They cost way less, of course. You have more chance to really meet people and talk and stuff, make friendships and stuff. Give it a try, man. And the TOs will appreciate a lot more than Sony or whatever Saudi overlord owns us at the moment. But yeah, there you go. Congrats, DLZ. Congrats to the UK scene for running this 13 years in a row, huh? Crazy. Next year, if you guys, the TOs remind me early enough, next year we'll think about sending somebody over there because that was an ass beating. I'm gonna have to send over XCal. Maybe XCal will be my hitman. I'm gonna send him around the world to beat everybody. I don't know. But anyway, if you're still watching, hit the sub button. I'll see you next one. Peace.